everybody, Happy New Year. I cannot believe it, but it is already 2024. And if you don't already know, I am Carissa Wright. I am a real estate broker here in the South Bay of Los Angeles. And today I want to take a look back at our 2023 year. And we are going to look at single family homes in the South Bay beach cities. Now this includes El Segundo, Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach, and Redondo Beach. So we are going to look at 4 market indicators that I love to study and monitor. And we are then going to make some 2024 predictions based off what I find. So let's go ahead and dive in. But first, if you have not already subscribed, please hit subscribe. New videos coming out with local finds, market statistics, and even some fun house tours. And again, I am Carissa Wright. If you have any questions about real estate, please feel free to contact me. I have all of my information linked below, and I would be more than happy to discuss your home needs with you, whether you are ready to make a move next week or in 2 years. Please don't hesitate to reach out. Now, let's go ahead and dive in. First thing I want to look at today is the average days on market. Now, days on market are how long it took the home to get sold once it was put active on the MLS. Now, if you take a look at this chart, you can see a year ago, January 2023, we started really high with days on market. So things were selling slower, 55 days on market. There then was a decline until July 2023 when we were at 28 days on market. So days on market activity was continually increasing for those first 7 months. You then see a complete change in the trajectory of the days on market. It starts to increase again until we get to September 2023. We were about 44 days on market on average, and then a steady decline through the end of the year. Now, please keep in mind, these are single family homes throughout the South Bay beach cities. So El Segundo, Manhattan Beach, Hermosa Beach, and Redondo Beach. So we are looking at a large pool of homes. If you have specific questions about a different type of home, a different city in the South Bay, then reach out to me directly. I'm happy to get you these statistics. Now, I am predicting that based off this information, we will continue to see a decline in days on market this year, especially as we lead into spring and summer months when market activity does increase. I think we are going to see overall more activity this year, which does decrease days on market when there are more buyers in the market. Second thing I want to take a look at is the active number of listings. Again, single family homes in the beach cities. You can see we started the year at 192 homes on market, which was a lot more than 1 year ago. You can see January 2022, it was under 150, maybe about 145 starting. So the inventory did start out higher in January 2023, which I find interesting. You do also see that as we get into spring months, there was a steady incline in the number of homes added to the market. And we had a peak in April 2023 of 232 homes on the market. There then was a decline as we went into summer months, which is not what you typically see in the market. You see 2022 did not look like that. So inventory began to decline, and we had a low point again in June, and then a steady increase through October, where we ended up at 234 homes on market, which was the high point for the year. After that, we had another decline. Lowest point of the year was in December. I would say that is expected, and we ended the year with 167 active listings. Now, moving into 2024, I anticipate we are starting the year low again. However, I expect inventory to begin to free up compared to how it has been the last 2 years. So I do think we are going to see a steady increase in inventory now through probably the end of summer, more of a typical market, when we will then see it soften a little bit moving into winter months. Third thing we are going to look at is the median sales price. Now you can see in this chart, January 2023, we started at $2 million. There was then a quick decline to 1.6 in February. Now remember, this is a lagging indicator, meaning that final sales price in February was due to homes that went under contract in either December or January. And from the last 2 statistics we looked at, we can see that activity was lower, much slower. So this does make sense to me. People were getting some good deals for the buyers, sellers might have left a little bit of money on the table, hard to say. but the market quickly bounced back and began to increase in February all the way through June, when we then again saw another drop off on July. I think usually this time of year, people do start taking vacations, things start to soften a little bit, but I think this is a pretty dramatic number. We would have to take a look back in the market, see what was happening in our economy to make this happen. Now, it was a steady incline drop, a little all over the place those last few months of the year. Coming into 2024, I think we are going to see a small incline in prices, nothing too crazy. We don't think we are going to see major highs and major lows. I think we will stay relatively stable around this 2 million mark, maybe start to work our way up as we get into summer months to that 2.5, 2.6 range, possibly higher, but I don't see a major decline happening. So if you are holding off on buying because you think that prices are going to drop, it's an election year. I don't personally anticipate that happening. Okay, our fourth and final statistic is original price to final sales price. And what this shows us is, were there multiple offers? Were sellers unreasonable with what they thought they could get for their home? And we started the year January, it's not on the chart, but the statistics show that list price was $2,275,000 and final sales price was under that, so $1,980,000. And you can see this trend continued with sales price being lower than the list price February, March, April, and then we saw a switch in May and June where sales price was higher than list price. But you can also see in this chart, the average list price was lower than it had been. So there was a couple factors working here. Prices maybe were better. And I always encourage my clients to price your home a little bit conservatively, because this is what I think usually happens. You usually get multiple offers, more people interested, and you drive the price back up. Versus you can see February, you can see in March, it was priced average on 3 million, and then the final sales price was low, like 2.1, 2,050,000 maybe. So you don't ever want to overprice, and I think the stats show you that. Now, we had a switch back in July, August, September, October, November, where list price again was higher than final sales price. Sales price dropped dramatically. And then December, we went back to sales price being higher than list price, but again, list price was much lower than it had been the rest of the year. And I think that that is why we see the sales price higher than the original price. Now, what does this all mean for 2024? I anticipate there being a lot more market activity this year. And I've already discussed what that looks like for all of these statistics. I think that we are going to see interest rates drop. Not dramatically, but I do think we will see numbers in the 5s, possibly high 4s. It is an election year, so anything is possible. Now, with that is going to increase maybe listings, more people are going to want to move, they're going to be wanting to buy. I think a lot of people have been sitting on the sidelines watching the market the last couple of years, and they are ready to go. They're tired of their house, they want something bigger, they want something smaller, whatever the reason, they're ready to make the change. And I think 2024 is going to be the year. And so I would say if you are a seller, might be a great market for you to reach out to your local real estate agent and talk about comps, when to put the house on the market. And buyers, I would say get on it now. I am telling my buyers, don't wait until the spring and summer chaos. If you find the home you love right now, go for it, because I think there's going to be a good opportunity later this year to refinance, and you don't want to miss out on the home of your dreams, getting into multiple offer situations come spring and summer. I do think that's what we are going to see here in the South Bay. Now, again, I am Carissa Wright. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions. I would love to hear your thoughts on what's going to happen to the market this year. And check back, new videos coming out every week, hopefully working harder at it this year. And again, Carissa Wright, Pacific Properties. Look forward to seeing you guys next time.